Hello, good evening, and welcome back to Slay the Princess. It has been, well, just welcome back in general. I have been away for holiday things and such. So it's been a minute. But we are picking back up with where we left off on Slay the Princess. Last time, I think we got like an ending, maybe. It was like I don't even know. Like she was there, and we didn't kill her, but then like she wanted us to fight her, and she was like a big lady, and then we were like in the void, and she was like had 1,000 hands. I don't know. It was weird. Anyway. Hi. Thank you. Thank you for the welcome back. How was my break and how are you? I am good. Sad that I have to be back at work. Not like work like my VTuber work, but work like real flesh person work. Hate that. But you know, it is what it is what it is. And so, you know, I feel like I'm awkwardly stuttering. I am fucking eepy. But being back in capitalism is, you hate us. No, I don't hate anybody. Well, I do hate a lot of people, actually. I hate so many people. But not you guys. You guys are cool. So anyway, whatever horrors you may find in these dark spaces, have heart and see them through. Working the flesh does get tiring. Yeah, flesh tubing is exhausting. There are no premature endings, there are no wrong decisions. There are only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. This is a love story. Okay. So, we're loading the game. Oh, okay, yeah. So, I'm pretty sure... Oh, shit. Hold on. There... Is that... God damn it. Hold on. Let me adjust my fucking gaming window. God damn. Fucking god damn it. Okay. This is annoying. Right, so last time. Oh, wait, it's just crooked. Hold on. Wait. This is so weird. Okay, hold. Hello. Here, I adjusted the thingy. Yeah, so the universe got reset last time. Which was an entire fucking thing. It like crashed the game, I'm pretty sure. If I just decided to wait forever, so, you know.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Yeah, it booted us out, and so this is after it kicked us out last time. I kind of speedrunned it, I think. Speedrunned? Oh my god, speed ran. And also, yeah, it was an intended function for the game to crash whenever I chose that.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay, we're here to slay. End of the world? What are you talking about? Okay. Alright. So last time we were kind of like reluctant and didn't want to kill her, and we were like, but why do I have to do it? I don't want to do it. Would you shut the fuck up about this? I meant to say speedrun. God. I think this time maybe we don't ask any questions. We don't draw it out. We just go in violently and just kill. Like, that's it. We just kill this time and we see what happens. All right. We just kill. We will silently continue to the cabin.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further.
What about my natural riz? If it's natural, baby, then she's gonna feel it no matter what. I don't have to say anything. I'll just walk in there with my dagger and she'll be like, oh my god.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
She will gaslight, she will gatekeep, and she will girl boss.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Yoink.
You take the blade from the table.
She will be so skibbity, but she will be so cute. Oh my god, wait, shut up. I have to tell you, this past week, I was in a funeral home. And my brother was explaining to me what Skibbity meant and who Baby Gronk was and who Livy Dunn was. I was I was at a funeral. And I was asking my brother what that meant. I feel like I need to like clarify. I wasn't like Okay, listen. So it wasn't like it wasn't like a real funeral. It was like a memorial thing. There wasn't like a body or anything. And we were there. For some reason it was in 2 parts. We were there from like well, we were there from like 1:30 to like 4, right? And then there was a break in between where we went to Red Lobster, and then we came back from like 6 to 8 and did like morning part 2. And like, first of all, there's something just so weird about morning into my cheddar biscuits at a Red Lobster. I don't know. It was so odd. It wasn't a real funeral. It was just like, now I feel like I'm gonna be canceled because I'm saying it. Well, I was at like a memorial thing at a funeral home, but it wasn't a real funeral. But listen, we had been there for like so many hours, and the guy, do you ever go to a function for somebody who's passed who was like not great? And I know people are very much like, don't speak ill of the dead, but also, and I feel like I'm gonna get like karma or something, but also this guy just straight up just hated women, absolutely hated women. And I am a woman, and so I was like, I don't know, I don't feel like I need to wipe my tears with my biscuits. So I was just kind of like there because like you kind of have to be. So I was just like, eh. You know, I don't know. I feel like my VTubing career is over now because I was like, oh, absolutely, it was not a person that I would visit. I was absolutely kind of like socially forced to go, backed into a corner. I did not have like a close connection with this person at all. And this person had said some very, very offensive things to me and mine in my day. So I kind of had to be there, which is why whenever I was at like part 2 of the whole shindig, I was sitting with my brother in the funeral home. And I was asking him about what Skibbity and like Baby Gronk and like who the fuck is Livy Dunn. How did Skibbity talk come up? I don't even know. He says it a lot. And like, so I was like, I keep seeing shit about, I saw like, I keep seeing people remixing songs with like Gen Alpha speak. I know one of them, I think, was like, I think it was Washing Machine Heart by Mitski, and it was like, I don't even know, it was like, sticking out your yacht for the Rizzler, you're so skibbity, your phantom text. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? And so, like, I was asking my brother, I was like, brother, what does it mean? And the thing is, my brother's not even Gen Alpha. My brother is 17. Like, but he knows, right? And yeah. So he just kind of was explaining it to me. Yeah, so now I know things. I'm not a boomer though. I'm not a boomer. I feel like I can safely, I feel like the gap is big enough. I'm never gonna tell you motherfuckers my actual real life person age. I can solidly say that I am Gen Z though. So I don't know why you fuckers are like, oh, Rui's an old lady. I'm not a first of all, don't you ever tell me that don't ever assume that I'm a fucking millennial. Don't ever assume that I'm a motherfucking millennial. Skibbity toilet watch along. I seriously was considering it. I was seriously considering, like, what if I did like a Skibbity toilet watch along? Because I don't know anything about it. That's what a boomer would say? Okay. Love you, Granny. Thanks. Anyway. Gen X?
Creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Sounds like the hero's a bit of a bottom.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Let's just continue down the stairs.
You're still listening to reason. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Yep.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
Okay, word.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Okay.
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation. You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Howdy, Zuni.
Oh. This is it, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder. Do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
It's like she's convinced she can't die.
Yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well.
Wild.
But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago, that arrogant look still plastered on her face. But is it over? Really over?
Is it? It's over, isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it over? It's over, isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it over? Of course not. That would be too easy. Of course it is. She's dead. I'm not sure. I feel like she has to have some kind of... Of course not. That was too
It's
easy.
over. Don't get all worked up.
Okay.
We should make sure. What's the harm in checking for a pulse?
Bro, don't fucking touch her, you idiot.
I really don't think you should do that.
Don't do
And
that.
why shouldn't we? Is there something you're not telling us? I've told you everything that's happened with complete accuracy. The princess is dead.
It's all ogre now.
Your blade pierced her heart. There's no coming back from that.
You're right. She's just dead. Let's get out of here.
Yes, exactly. It's over.
Straight
With your
to
work done,
business.
you make your way back up the stairs, closing the door to the basement behind you. Why do I feel like we've done something terrible? You did kill someone. Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad. But it was for the greater good. One of these days that will sink in and help ease your guilty conscience. But that day isn't today. Let's just get out of here.
Boop.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom.
If she runs up the stairs and stabs me in the back when my back is turned, I swear to God.
Only a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find.
Oh.
Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away.
Oh, we're back in the void.
What happened? Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them. Don't worry. You'll be safe here. This is good. Everyone is happy. You'll be happy.
Uh-huh. I was kind of hoping I'd get a better ending for saving the world.
This isn't an ending. In fact, now that the princess has been slain, endings are a thing of the past. No. This is the beginning of eternity. Your reward. This is what's best for everyone. Trust me. Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days, or months, or years, or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier.
I feel like that's a lie.
Psst. Hey. We're not just gonna stay here forever, right?
Of course we are. I like it here. Hell no. Do you have any idea how to get us the heck out of here? Didn't you hear the narrator? I'm happy. We're happy. Let's just rot. Let's just rot.
Are we really happy? Or is he just telling us that we are?
No, we're pretty happy.
Really? Well, if you ever change your mind, just let me know, I guess. More happy time passes, though the word begins to lose its meaning. Time, that is, not happy. Happy still has plenty of meaning. Please, shake yourself out of it. We have to get out of here. The little voices' pleas fall on deaf ears. Eventually you pass into a blissful state of pure existence. Though words like eventually and pass ceased to have any meaning to you long before that shift, you simply exist. Happy. Forever.
I did it!
To completion. You cannot go further astray.
Huh? What the fuck? I did it, guys! I won! I won! I won Slay the Princess! Yay! Okay, maybe I'm not happy, and I'm not just saying that because you're the last person I talked to.
Good, because I have an idea to get us out of here. Though you're probably not going to like it.
Oh, are we gonna kill ourselves?
The blade. We can use the blade to get out of this. I can hear everything you say, little voice. There's only one thing it would want you to use that blade on, and I'm afraid that thing is you, dear hero. He's right. It's the only way out. Do you hear that? It wants to take this happiness away from you. It wants this wonderful place to end. Do you not? There's more for us to do, and the only way for us to do it is to take that blade and use it. Don't you dare.
Wouldn't using the blade, kill us? Wouldn't we be dead?
How astute. You are absolutely correct. Using the blade to kill yourself would kill you.
Using the blade to kill yourself would kill you.
In a sense, we'd die, but looking at things from another angle, are we even really alive anymore? This place, it's nothing. It's absolutely nothing. It's just the same thing, constantly, forever. I know this is out there, but Trust me, I know using the blade will work. That little voice didn't want you to slay the princess. It didn't want you to be happy.
What the fuck? You'd better be right about this. I'd be pretty upset if we die. Like, die for real, for real.
If we die, you can yell at me all you want. I made this happy little place for you. Is this not a good enough reward for saving the world? An eternity of bliss? You ingrate.
You know what the narrator feels like? You know what the narrator feels like? It feels like, when you're playing D&D, and your DM is like railroading you and you keep trying to like step off of the railroad to do something else, and they're like, no, but you want to do this. No, but this is what you need to be doing. And I'm like, but there's something, no, you have to do this. Like, this is exactly what that feels like. This guy, like the narrator in my head, looks like just some dork ass dude who's like DMing like a D&D game. Like, in my head, he just looks like a fucking dork ass DM who's like trying to keep me railroaded in his plot, trying to get to different routes, but the GM already had a campaign planned. Yeah, pretty much. That's exactly what this vibe is feeling like.
Fine, whatever. For the first time since time stopped meaning anything, you throw open the door to the basement and walk down the stairs.
Literally the, fine, whatever, and you do this, and you do not the angry little man-child dungeon master.
The princess's body is dust and bones, though the blade you used to slay her is still as pristine as the day you first held it.
I feel like if I go and try to take the sword, like, her bones are gonna get me. I feel like her bones are gonna get me.
You pick up the blade, you stab yourself, and you die.
Woo! Seppuku! No, there is nothing odd about the town's militia. You don't need to investigate them. You have to see the archaeologist about the dragon bones. Yeah, pretty much. Anyway, seppuku! Yippee!
The end. Nice knowing you.
Not nice knowing you, bitch. Chapter 2, The Spectre.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Oh. Wait, why are you saying no? Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, you bastard. You're in for it now. I'm wise to your tricks. Oh, God. Okay, no. But I killed myself? What am I doing here?
I can assure you that you're not dead. And to answer your second question, you're here to slay the princess. I literally told you that a second ago. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. That's fine. It wasn't very hard to kill her last time. We'll just do it again.
I love that the way that you kill the princess determines the kind, like the name of the voice that you have. Oh my god, hey Nocti, hi! Hey girl boss, hey Kawaii, what's up? I love that, like, last time it was like the voice of the hunter or the voice of the hunted, and like I forget what the other one was, but it was like really like angry. I love this. I love that this is the voice of the cold, because it was just straight to fucking business the way that we did it last time. That's so fucking cool. Anyway, I'm done being a loser.
Well, if for whatever reason you're going to insist that this has happened before, at least your heart's in the right place.
It is a very cool game. Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all of this really did happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are two very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
I literally did, though.
Oh, we listened to you plenty. We slew the princess just like you asked us to, and then you locked us away in an empty void for eternity. So we slew ourselves too.
Well, if you killed yourself, then you weren't listening to me, because I would never want you to do that. Believe it or not, I care about you.
Why does the narrator... Who is the narrator? I want to know who the narrator is. Why does the narrator feel kind of like a little obsessive?
And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We slew the princess, the world outside the cabin disappeared, we died, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
It does sound pretty consequence-free to me.
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely? Had you failed to slay the princess, what would have happened to everyone in the place you left?
It doesn't matter, because we didn't fail to slay her. And if she's
If
really
evil,
bad,
why
which I
hot?
doubt,
I
it'll be
don't
just as
think
easy
that the
to do it
narrator's
again.
hot. I feel like he's a
But after
fucking
that
loser.
nasty trick you pulled on us, maybe she's not the only one around here in need of slaying.
Let's go! I love the voice of the cold. Let's fucking go, bitch!
Just stay focused, will you?
Slay the princess. So true. Let's talk about this princess.
Just be quick about it.
A bitch? If anything, the world ended after I slew her. When I tried to leave, everything was gone.
That's a good point. How do we know we didn't have things backwards? Maybe slaying the princess was what ended the world, not the other way round.
Yes, maybe this whole thing was a trick to get us to end the world. And now we get to go through the whole charade again. Wholly aware of what's waiting for
Oh,
us
the
at the
whole
end.
charade.
But that's assuming she's alive in that cabin. We did kill her, after all.
You're going to find her in the cabin. If the princess had actually been slain, you wouldn't be here. And let me assure you, killing her will not end the world. I don't know what you think happened to you last time.
He
It's
is
a load of
gaslighting the
nonsense.
ever-loving
You'll get your
shit
happy
out of
ending.
me. My
I
god.
promise.
Also, hi Ezra. Did I say hi? I feel like I did. I definitely read your message, but I don't know if I said hi. Narrator is a cool dude. He made us a happy forever cabin that we were too grateful to enjoy.
Well, that's exactly what we're afraid of. Really? Living happily ever after sounds that bad to you? Oh well, there's no use arguing over your masochism. The cabin awaits.
Last time around, I stabbed her in the heart and she died. How can someone like that end the world?
She just can. You'll have to trust that what I'm saying is true.
I don't, though. Who locked her in the basement? What is this place?
People locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things.
I was pissed. Were you actually pissing? Do you have this open on your phone while you're peeing? I don't know if I like the idea of you peeing. Like, if you fucking taking a piss while I'm talking to you. Well, not really talking to you. Kind of talking to you? I don't know. If people locked her away, why couldn't they slay her? Why is this falling on me?
Look, I'm not supposed to say this. but
Oh, he's about to tell me
it's
that I'm
because
special.
You're special.
I'm
You're
special.
the only person capable of doing this.
I'm the only
Call it
person.
a prophecy, if that helps. But it's just the way things are.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I didn't know we were special.
Are you a fucking idiot?
Of course we're special.
You're being cagey. What aren't you telling me?
I've told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail would just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult.
Not the piss audio pack.
This is boring. He's clearly not interested in talking. So let's just do as he says. And maybe he'll stop bothering us.
The capitalization of he.
Great. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from...
Bro, we're not fucking special.
A warning. Before you go in, she will lie. She
Yeah.
won't be a problem. The interior of the cabin is cold, a soft odor of dirt permeating the air. Cobwebs flutter in the corners. You can hear wind whistling outside, banging the shutters against the windows. The only furniture of note is an elegant antique table with a pristine blade perched on the edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. It feels like no one's been here for a long, long time. Like I've been saying, she's dead. We killed her already.
Okay, let's... This whole cabin is different than last
Very
time.
different. Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous second life proposition. You haven't died. You certainly haven't already slain the princess. So focus up. A lot's riding on this.
You know what else this kind of feels like? In like a really, really, in like a really, really kind of like vague, distant way. So recently I watched the movie Don't Worry, Darling, where it's like the whole world that they live in is like a fucking simulation or whatever. And everyone's like trying to convince the main character that she's crazy and is like, no, I promise, this is totally real. This kind of feels like that.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But there was a mirror a second ago. And now it's gone. Let's not spend much longer worrying over it. Clearly it's not even important enough to be acknowledged.
Alright.
You take the blade from the table. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. The door to the basement groans open, revealing an old banister and a creaky wooden stairwell. Everything is coated in a thick layer of dust, and you can feel it settle into your lungs as you breathe in the stale air. The very building itself feels dead. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. The room below is silent.
Oh shit.
Nobody's here. Naturally. As much as I appreciate the optimism, you shouldn't be so sure. I guess we'll just have to go down and see. As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view. A skeletal body, lying in a heap on the floor, its wrist still bound to the wall by a thick chain.
Oh shit.
Okay. She's definitely dead. It's just like I told you. Before you have a chance to finish your thought, the top of a head appears from underneath the floor.
Well, I can't kill her with a knife. What the fuck?
Two deep-set eyes stare up at you, followed by a mischievous, skeletal grin. And finally, the rest of the body floats up to join the head. Wait, this isn't right. What's going on here?
Wait, she's kind of cute.
Ghost! Oh. Wow. How absolutely terrifying. What's a ghost supposed to do to us?
Oh, it's you. Hiya, Keller. I was hoping to see you again. I have some issues with how our last meeting went.
Uh-huh. Interesting, interesting, interesting.
The princess drifts across the room into your orbit, gently running her fingers across your shoulders and down your neck as she circles.
Across my shoulders and down my neck. Oh my god.
Her touch is cold and ethereal, formless yet real enough that her icy fingertips send shivers dancing across your skin.
Are we about to kiss right now?
So she has a body, and she's right there. That means we could kill her again, if we wanted to.
Are we? I don't think I can stab a ghost, dude. Fuck it.
Without a moment's hesitation, you lash out with your blade. It's like you're slashing at air. No matter how many times you stab at her, no matter how many angles you strike from, all you manage to do is interrupt her form, the skin of your hand prickling with cold as it passes through, unable to find anything solid.
You're adorable when you're confused.
Thanks.
But I didn't say you could touch me.
Oh, ruh-roh, Reggie.
Why are you even here? Just making sure you finish the job, or what?
Oh, shit. Okay. I died too, and I'm not floating around like you are. What happened? Why am I different? And why are you different? Slay the princess harder.
You don't look dead, Killer.
The princess grabs your wrist, a sudden shock of cold flowing all the way up your arm, her eyes still fixed on yours as you try to squirm out of her grip.
And you don't feel dead either.
She lets go and pulls away. Your fingertips tingle painfully as the chill subsides.
I'm less interested in why you are, or how you are, and a lot more interested in what you are.
What I am?
I've tried to leave on my own. Before you came back to me, I explored every inch of this place, even the spaces between the walls. But I never found a way out. I always wound up right back here. I just want to go home. I'm so cold and alone here.
What the fuck? Okay.
But you can come and go as you please, can't you?
No.
Let me hitch a ride. After all, you owe me.
Oh.
Absolutely not.
Oh my god.
Is she asking if she can possess us?
But she's so baby.
She is. And I hope I don't need to explain why you can't let that happen. It would be catastrophic if she managed to escape this place. And if you let her in, there is very little anyone could do to stop her. Would she be able to see us if we went along with it? Now, isn't that an interesting thought? We could finally bring her face to face with him.
Oh.
I wonder what she would have to say to the one who wants her dead so badly.
She is so cute.
You won't like how things play out if you go down this path.
Yes, absolutely. Possess me. Let's do it.
The princess swims through the air in front of you, pausing for a brief moment as her dark-rimmed eyes stare deeply into yours. There's a hunger in her gaze.
Thanks for the body, Killer.
What are you doing? Don't just let her in. How many times do I have to tell you?
See you soon.
She rushes forward and then she's gone. A sharp chill spreads across your body. It starts in your chest, a freezing numbness flowing out from your heart all the way down your limbs, your mind growing cloudy and confused as it settles over your very soul.
I'm not sure I like this. Can we get a do-over?
I'm afraid it's too late to stop now. The numbness gives way to a stabbing pain, your muscles twitching and convulsing violently, each involuntary movement causing more waves of agony to ripple across your body.
Oh.
You collapse to the floor, and everything goes dark.
Get up. You've still got a job to do.
Okay.
Your eyes flick back open as you get your bearings, your vision swimming as...
So this is what it's like to be you, huh? Disembodied voice narrating your every move?
So, it doesn't work like that for you?
Clearly it doesn't, or she wouldn't have commented on it.
All these shards of broken glass on the floor? Are they also supposed to be you?
All the shards of broken glass.
Hey, I'm not a shard of broken glass, I'm...
Yeah? Go on. Finish the thought. What are you?
I'm... a voice? I'm me, is what I am.
Who cares what we are? We exist. That's all that matters.
This is so funky and weird. I love
Do you
this.
have to deal with this annoying bickering all the time?
No, it matters. What we are matters. If I'm a shard of broken glass, then that raises some questions about certain other voices in here too.
I'm clearly the same thing you are.
Hopefully they'll all go away once we leave this place. I don't know how you can tolerate all of this noise.
I don't know,
I'm
girl.
not talking about you, I'm talking about him.
You don't need to know what I am. You just need to know that I'm different from you. More important.
I bet Voice of the Cold is so hot. Oh my fucking god. I never wanted a voice this much. Voice of the Cold has a certain vibe, yeah. A certain riz.
So you're the one who pulled the strings and made me dead. I can tell you don't belong here. You're barely even there. Like the shape of something left behind. You're more of a memory than a person.
That's rude.
You're kind of like me, actually.
I'm just going to ignore her. You push yourself off the ground. The princess is nowhere to be seen. Obviously she's nowhere to be seen.
Because I'm in here with all of you. Everybody knows that.
I'm setting the stage. The room is empty because you made a spiteful, idiotic, and all-round foolish decision.
Oh, shut up. Stop trying to manipulate everyone.
Wait, why is the princess kind of...
Or don't, actually. It doesn't really matter. Because you won't be around to do this for much longer.
This is infuriating. Just whatever you do, you can't leave this place. It's not too late to fix this. Probably.
Let's leave. Slay the princess! I can kill myself. Let's leave the basement.
Your legs, weary with the weight of the princess's spectral form and clumsy with the cold that still pervades them, stumble towards the stairs.
I'm just trying to get home. You don't have to act like it's the end of the world.
But that's exactly what you leaving this place is going to be.
You don't know that.
I do.
Wait, if she has a home to go back to, doesn't that mean that her leaving won't end the world?
This is really interesting. I really like putting her in a space where she can talk to the narrator.
It doesn't mean that at all. It could mean that wherever her home is, it's outside of the world.
Yeah, but it has to be somewhere, doesn't it? And if it's somewhere, then it's part of the world.
I suppose it's all a matter of perspective. Where does the world end and something else begin? Does the destruction of one open a door to another? Or is it the same world reborn? Against the backdrop of the inane conjecture of meaningless little voices, your body continues its ascent up the stairs, staggering through the open door. For how much you hate her, you aren't doing a whole lot to stop us from leaving this place.
It's because he can't stop me. Why do you think he sent you here?
Oh shit.
I hate to admit it, but she's not wrong. It's just the weight of it all. It's too much for me to do anything other than describe and dictate. And whine.
Oh shit, dog.
This body wasn't made to hold you and the princess. If you want to renege on your cataclysmically terrible decision a minute ago, well, you're the only one that can make that happen.
We're trudging forward, baby.
You continue slowly to the door, your feet like lead dragging across the floorboards, growing heavier with each step.
Finally! Finally!
You lift your shaking hand and rest it on the door handle, but you pause before you open it, exhaustion sapping what's left of your will. Was exhaustion really the best you could muster up? It's over. There's no use stalling. Let's see what happens next.
That's so interesting because I was kind of wondering the same thing. If we're actually like this tired and like bedraggled, or if like the narrator's just telling us that we are.
Shit. But exhaustion wasn't enough, was it? The handle clicks as you twist it, and then the door grows open. You collapse to the ground, you and the princess, free from the confines of the cabin. As you exhale from the effort, you look up and see... yes?
Nothing. He's gone, and so is everything else.
Oh, the world ended anyway. Okay.
So we did slay him after all. He had it coming, I suppose. But what about us? Are we just stuck here in nowhere forever? You're taking her out of the cabin, really in the world? We're still here. Yeah, but that thing you said earlier, are we not part of the world anymore? Are we in some
God
world
damn
that
it, we're in the
exists after
fucking
world
void
ends, or
again.
on top
I'm
of the
back in the
universe, but not
fucking
anymore, or
building again!
never being part of the world?
Alright, let's see if I'm stuck with you forever.
Oh, I got the hitchhiker achievement. Pick up a passenger and take her to her destination.
Guessing not. All's well that ends well, right? You lived up to your end of the bargain, so I'll live up to mine. Thanks.
Don't mention
I think this is where I'm meant to be.
Oh. Okay. You don't get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory
She's
returns.
it. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Of course you're scared. This is the end for you. But it's not the end for me.
I would have kept them in the dark if I were you. What is that supposed to mean? Whatever awful thing I felt before, it feels so much worse now.
You approach the mirror. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You've grown. Oh shit. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Oh, what the hell? You are at the cabin.
Flickering lights in empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before. Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Oh my god. Are you the same being as you were before? How much have you changed?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
What does it feel like to change like this?
Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together. It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
When this is all done, do you know what you want to do?
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths.
Are we building God? I feel like
what I will
maybe.
be is different than what I am.
Maybe we
What
are.
I am is different from what I was. I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed. But in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you.
You know that at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm going to kill you, right? Oh my god. Oh wow. When I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can I not do the same things I've done before?
Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now, inaccessible. The only paths of value are those that are yet untread.
You have been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one is vaporous. She is a dream for a life she could never have. But that longing has given her so much capacity for kindness. She will make for an understanding heart. Do not mourn her. She will finally be able to hold what she never knew.
I don't want to hurt you, but the more times I go back, the worse I fear things will be.
The vessels are shaped by memories of you, but their impulses are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. To them, you are a gate to something more, and any hurt you've caused them is understood as a fair price for freedom. But they are only thoughts and perspectives. They are not me. The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before. I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence.
Damn, are we a couple of monsters in love? What do you want me to bring you next time?
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them. My joy is in seeing what you choose. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets.
So you don't have any preferences on how you'd like to change and grow?
My preference is for you to show me what you would like me to see. I cannot know the ways I wish to grow, for I have yet to feel them. It is you who guides me down the thin trail of perspective and memory.
How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
If I am to be an ocean, you have nurtured me into a pond. My waters are shallow and murky, and I yearn for more perspective.
Oh, she's yearning.
You will have your rest in due time, and I am sorry for the burdens I place on you.
You have been kinder to me than anyone I've met. Why?
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
Oh, okay. You know that at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm going to kill you, right? No, that's my fucking wife. I'm ready to go back.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Everything goes dark, and you die. Bring the spectre to her. Okay.
You're on a path in the woods.
Okay, we've already
You're
done
here
this.
to slay.
Let's go.
You make your way up the short path to the warning. She will
She'll lie, she'll cheat. Yeah, whatever. Monster mommy? Do you mean the big buff lady? With like the horns
The
and shit?
interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty.
I was
and the
gonna
floor and walls
try to
are
fight her
painted
with my bare
enough.
hands.
The blade
Yeah.
is your implement.
No blade, just these hands.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a stair.
Yeah,
Her
we've already
voice.
done this.
Hello? Is someone there?
Oh, hey.
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
I'm here to save you.
How many times do I have to tell you how dangerous letting her out of here would be before it finally sinks in?
Wait, really? You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck down here forever. Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
Hey, girly pop.
Walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess.
There's
There's a heavy
chain.
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone?
I am begging you to stay focused.
I am begging you to
Not
stay
like-
focused. We must stay focused, brothers.
Hi. I can't believe you're here. I've been waiting for something like this to happen forever. I hope you brought something to deal with these chains.
Don't do it. If she gets out of those chains, we're all one step closer to the end.
I'll see what I can do.
You're only making this more difficult.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake.
Shut
No.
the fuck up.
You're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
And if there isn't a key, do you have any other ideas?
Maybe there's some way to break the chains? Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
She offers the suggestion with almost complete nonchalance.
If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out if it meant we could finally be free.
Can I cut her arm off?
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door
Oh.
at the top of the stairs slams shut.
Oh god.
You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
Oh.
Is someone else here?
You try the door, but it's locked from the outside.
Who the fuck?
Your shouts and plead. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Brother?
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
Oh god.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely
Oh!
hesitates before before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
Huh? Ma'am?
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
Save the princess.
Fine. Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place.
This is so unhinged.
Cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm. Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal. No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground.
I like just like the little smile and big ol' anime eyes whenever you fucking bite your own fucking arm off.
How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape into the world. As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade.
What the hell?
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
What are you doing?
Oh shit! Oh shit! That's so cool. Oh no!
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect.
Oh my god!
Stop it! Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
Resist.
The blade! Move the blade!
No, fuck you!
As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
Oh my god.
We both know this isn't you.
Not her going, no, stop, you're better than this. Oh my god, stop it. Look at me. Look at me. You're not like this. This isn't you.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
Oh my god, are you killing me?
She plunges
Oh.
it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake. For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone. Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
Oh my god. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she?
Why is her face like that? Why is it like the like I hate it. I hate
Apparently
it.
not. Though it doesn't matter how sloppy her knife work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound. It won't be long before you bleed out.
I'm so sorry.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks. It can't just end like this, right? Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently,
The girl
I can't
literally
deny the
said,
reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over. Everything goes dark,
And you die.
and you die.
Chapter 2, The Damsel.
You're on a path. You're
On
here
a path.
to...
Okay.
My tricks? What on earth are you talking about? We just met for the first time. If he doesn't remember what happened...
Yes, he didn't approve of us last time, did he?
Oh!
We're going to save our beloved. We'll have to be sneaky.
Oh, we got a dorky voice. If we're going to save our beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about it. Voice of the simp, let's fucking go. Let's go.
Our beloved? Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess.
Ah, so all of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess are in love, and the four of us will be foiling any and all assassination attempts you've got in the works.
We'll see about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically. It sounds like he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the cheek.
What can I say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
Let's go.
A warning. She
Before
will
we go any
We
further.
already told you we're not playing along with your
Little game.
It's your lies that can't be trusted.
trusted.
Her beauty is the only thing in the world we can believe in.
He gets it.
I think we've already been over this. I'm pretty sure he just likes the sound of his own voice.
I do, but I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed.
Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but
All of you out here
everyone
like
needs
he's
to
just
hear
like
them.
me, for real, for
Some
real.
things are better kept quiet. Don't pay their bickering any mind.
I wonder what this cabin's gonna look like.
The interior of the cabin is clean and elegant, its stone walls draped in fine threaded tapestries, a prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay, approaching the mirror, we do this every single time. So, enter the basement, no blade. Oh boy, it's smooching time.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight, but it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. A soft voice carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice, it's somehow even more beautiful than last time.
Oh my god.
I can hear wedding bells already.
Oh my god, he's
I've held my tongue
delulu.
till now, but you're taking this a little too far. We barely even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this over-the-top fawning. Yes,
The
for
Korra
everyone's sake,
ending.
you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation. You walk down the stairs.
Oh my god.
With the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall.
My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment.
You know she can't hear you, right?
She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit.
Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
Oh my god.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing.
And she called us a hero. Flattery really goes a
Oh
long way
my
with the two of you,
god.
doesn't it? Waiting for you to come back. I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to incontrovertible evidence. been here before.
That's right, villain, and you killed us.
Well, she killed us.
Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty.
Unstained by cruelty.
You've died before, so an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time. We damned a whole world. Nothing resets. You're just somewhere else. You can't keep hopping between worlds forever. Especially not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible devastation behind you. This is horrible.
Horrible for you, maybe, but we've been given another opportunity to sweep her off her feet and treat her like the lady she is.
Like the lady she is. I hate this.
Hold on. If she actually ended a world, are you sure we want to do this? Are you sure we want to rescue her?
We never saw a world end. And now I'm even more certain that we must chase our heroic and romantic destiny than I've ever been. I shan't let anyone convince us otherwise.
Oh, so the hero now is like, maybe we should kill her.
Are you listening to him? He's lost it. Don't let him distract you. Just do your job.
You killed me last time and it hurt a lot. Why did you do that? Oh boy. Oh, I'm sorry about what happened last time. The narrator who sent me here to kill you took over my body. It was extremely unfair.
Another version of me was pushed to such drastic action. It was for good reason.
Shut up.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
She took that in stride. To a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually.
That's because she's perfect.
Do you think she has someone like him telling her what to do? She doesn't. There's no one else like me.
I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
I didn't bring a knife. Do I have to cut you out again?
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
What the fuck?
We won't be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her right out with no harm done.
Oh god.
What? No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains. Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up with. Am I the only one here who thinks that's weird?
Not the hero getting sus.
She didn't care last time. Why should she care this time? That's our stoic, smiling angel.
No, you're right. It's extremely bizarre behaviour and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted. So go ahead and slay her.
What happened after I died?
You died, and now we're talking.
Oh, okay. You killed me last time and it hurt a lot. Why did you do that?
I'm sorry. Didn't you want me to?
Didn't you want me to kill you?
Did we?
We warned her of the cruel forces seizing our body. That's practically telling her to kill us. She is our beloved, and she made the choice to free us of our misery, to show us mercy and make the best decision for everyone.
She made the best decision for her. Don't be so quick to assign kindness. You're just opening yourself up to manipulation.
But before we started talking, did the world end? Did you end the world?
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
Isn't that just like our darling princess? She wants to
My
make us
God.
happy. My heart melts further with every word that passes through her beautiful lips.
Are you listening to her? That's a confession.
No, I don't want the world to end. I have no feelings one way or another. Honestly, the world sucks. People are a plague, and I hope you brought a slow and painful ruin to them all.
I can't believe that the fate of the entire world has been left in the hands of a misanthrope.
Lucky for you, I did destroy the world. I destroyed all of it and made it awful for everyone.
I'd point out that she just admitted to obliterating the entire world. I guess that wouldn't actually move you. Oh, it moves me. Whatever we do next, we should do our best to not let her out.
But have you seen
her angelic face. She should get a pass.
She should get a
Just wanted
pass.
to make us happy. By destroying the world? Apparently, yes. No, I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, I would if you had a weapon.
Oh shit, I missed it.
Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought. You wouldn't. I would. I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her? You approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed. I can't believe it. But I guess I have to. I told you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
A true believer.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace. Ugh. If only you had a weapon, one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would be buried in her back and everyone out there would be saved. Luckily for Mr. Romance, we don't have a weapon. Who needs a weapon when we have the power of love on our side?
Oh my god.
What do we do now?
What do you want to do? We leave, and then we have our whole lives to figure out what to do next. What do you want to do?
Let me guess. End the world? Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
She doesn't even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world? You're so gullible. Is the only thing you've ever doubted the actual truth?
I think I want to leave. And I think...
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection. And then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
I want you to tell me what you want. There must be something you want. Do you want to end the world? I just want to leave. We can figure out the rest later. If you want to leave, then let's leave.
That sounds perfect.
The princess takes your hand, the last hopes of the entire world slipping through your fingers as they intertwine with hers. We have each other. We don't need the world for our happy ending. I like to think that you do, actually. Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made and this is happening. You don't have to mope about it. I will mope about it, because moping is the only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with. You and the princess walk up the stairs hand in hand. Ugh, look at the way she's smiling at you. She doesn't have to be so happy about this. And what happens after we walk up the stairs? Let's see. Oh, isn't that interesting? The door slams in your face and the lock clicks.
Oh my god.
That's a familiar move. Did I do that last time? Then you should know that you won't be able to leave.
Oh my god.
Oh no! Did someone lock us in here? That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
She's right. It isn't fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are no match for the strength of true love. Enough with this true love nonsense. You just met her. Of course you wouldn't understand. Our passions run deeper than anything you have ever known. Are you listening to this? You don't have to go along with the every whim of that delusional voice.
I love being delusional, though.
I'm just along for the ride at this point.
Open the door by yourself.
Okay, yeah, you've got this.
You place your hand on the door, and the lock clicks, and the door creaks open. Are you kidding me? Ha! I knew it. Your words are no match for the pure strength of our hearts, bound together as one.
What is going on?
You and the princess make your way upstairs And...
Oh,
Hey,
not
that's
the...
right. There's still a chance for you to do the right thing. Take the blade from the table and slay her before it's too late. You're enjoying this, aren't you? You're taking every opportunity you can to draw out the end of the world and make me...
That's the way out. We're going to leave together, just like you wanted.
Yes, I suppose you are going to do that, aren't you? You cross the room, opening the door to the cabin, and then you step outside.
Oh, romantic haze. Your love will set you free.
A happy ending at last.
We did it. What should we do now?
Where did everything go? Where did he go? Oh, is he gone? I hadn't noticed. I was too busy staring deep into our beloved's eyes.
I'm cold. Is being happy supposed to be so cold?
Oh, she's gonna die, dude.
She's cold. Quick, our feathers. Pluck them all and weave her a coat worthy of a princess.
Oh, we have feathers? Oh, yep, she's being eaten by God. She's dying. But you don't get the chance to make that jacket, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
Of course you're scared. This is the end. It's going to be okay. We've been here
It
before.
feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. Yes. I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt, right?
We're approaching the mirror. You approach the mirror.
I don't like that silence.
The voices feel small, distant as you approach. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You've withered! You find yourself in the long quiet once again. You are at the cabin.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction, a mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
You can't be a contradiction. Contradictions don't exist.
And yet my waters flow and my streets bustle. There are no words that can describe me into non-existence. There is no logic that can bind my multitudes. I am everything that you have known me to be, but I am also none of it.
How can you stand to be a contradiction?
As easily as you can stand to be you. You are like me, even if you have chosen not to look at the corners of you that do not fit, even if you have chosen to ignore the brilliant contours of your soul.
It doesn't matter how many times I go back, at least one of us always hurts the other. Doesn't that change you? Doesn't that make you worse?
It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse. Nor does it make me care for you any less. Does it make you worse? Do you resent me?
Oh. You're torturing me and I hate it. I hate you. If anything, it makes me like you more. I don't know what that says about me. Let's do a toxic relationship.
It says that your heart is gentle, that even in the darkness you are guided by compassion.
What do you think of this vessel?
This one is soft and delicate. You molded her to love you, and she'll make for a gentle heart. She has served her purpose.
Do you know what happens to the worlds we leave behind?
My perspectives are shadowed. You have seen what I have seen, just as I have seen what you have seen. The angles of my vantage do not offer me hidden truths, and my attention is turned inward, except when you are here with me. Perhaps this will change when our work is done.
Have you figured out what you'll want when we're finished?
The desires of my multitude thrive in endless competition with themselves, but none of them rise above their dance to influence me. I yearn for what I have always yearned for, our awakening. Other desires shrink in the light of knowing you and knowing me.
Do you still not care what I bring you next?
I care about your gifts, but I have no preferences to burden you with. Even if I did, I would never dare to tarnish our relationship by assuming myself above you.
Alright, I'm ready to go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Everything goes dark and you die. Bring a loving vessel, bring the damsel to her.
You're on a path.
Alright, guys. 2 more paths completed. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'm going to end the stream here. I will see you all. Oh my goodness. I'm sleepy. I will see you all on Friday. And I hope you have a great rest of your night. Goodbye.